the Mina Guy Show featuring Lenny, Power Hour edition. So excited for this week's Power Hour.
Dude, I'm already annoyed.
Before about making some Broncos content.
They added my guy, Bradley Chubb, who I'll be rooting for. So, you know.
Doesn't that feel like $1 million?
What?
That explains everything.
Bradley Chubb?
What? Bradley Chubb was terrible. He was a wasted pick, an absolute bust. Miami gifted Denver a first-round pick for him, which was insane.
He's still a Bradley Chubb guy?
Yeah.
Dude. Dude, he's like an all-time bust for Denver.
I was so happy when Bradley Chubb got traded.
You and me both, dude.
And then when it was a first-round pick.
Yeah, that's highway robbery.
Oh, totally. Absolutely.
I really don't like how they're doing just straight-up 32.
It almost looks – well, Baltimore missed the playoffs this year, so she's not going based on finish from last season. I don't know what list she's going off of.
Well, because she's doing it like a head-to-head.
Yes. You know what? She doesn't know. She does know.
She's
she has
just
some
picking the
ESPN
teams.
staff who put this together. Yeah.
No, she has her list of her top whatever, and she's going down the list and putting it together.
I just don't like the way she's doing it with the head-to-head. This is stupid.
It's stupid.
This is a stupid way to do it. Just have a list. Either do a list of your top like 32 from 1 to 32. If you're gonna do head-to-heads, at least do like AFC matchups, NFC matchups, like it actually is in real life.
Yeah.
But she only has
just have your list. Have the guy bring his list, and you go, okay, this is who I have number 1. Who's your number 1? This is who I have number 2.
Well, no, because they're not even doing that. She's doing who
I know
would win in this
they
game.
should win that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What'd
Who
you say,
would
Vinny?
win,
I don't remember.
Baltimore or Cleveland?
Cleveland. It's always Cleveland. They got 2 black guys. Shador's number 1.
Shador's number 1.
Yep.
And the Gropers number 2.
Massage Watson is number 2.
Massage Watson.
Because you're saying average as if all 32 starters are starting level quarterbacks.
Our average.
Yeah.
The reality is an average starter is probably somewhere around the 10th or 11th best quarterback in the league
Exactly.
in any given year.
Slightly above average is what, 5 and up?
You're like the 8th best
7
quarterback in
now.
the league if you're slightly above average.
Right.
Because that's
the
how
standard
bad the
that
bottom
she
8 or
set.
10 guys are.
The standard of just slightly above is like that is such a high standard.
It's a stupid comment.
It's retarded.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you called us on that. Glad you called me on that earlier because I don't feel quite as bad hearing this guy say almost what I was saying. Because
You never said slightly above average for Kyler Murray, though.
no, I never said he'd be above average. I said stable.
You were comparing
By stable, I meant,
stable.
can he start the whole season? Right? Can I?
Well, yeah,
and
And that goes into your
to
comment
Jason.
about the bottom guys in the league, because the bottom 10 guys in the league is really 25 guys,
yeah,
Yeah.
because the bottom
Yes,
10 guys are not even playing enough games to be the starter.
Correct.
They're playing 5 or 7 and the other guy's playing 6. And you know what I mean? It's like 30
Yeah.
guys that are taking those spots.
Right.
I have taken pictures with both of them.
Okay, let's.
So I can put those
Whoa.
photos side by side.
Please.
And
Just
we can
for
do
me.
A little bit of comp.
Ugh.
All right. There are
Okay.
some who say I tanked Bryce Young's
Ugh.
draft.
I saw 4 women.
Any female journalist that does NFL that is going to put pictures of herself with athletes or coaches like that anywhere after the Vrabel thing is
I
like,
know.
you are
I
a
know.
moron. You're
Yeah.
a moron.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's my boy. What?
100% true.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lack of self-awareness here.
Yes, totally.
But she can't understand because she's a woman.
Yeah,
True.
absolutely not.
I know this is a little bit gay because it seems trendy.
But they also said that she'd beat him in Jeopardy.
Oh yeah, they did. bring him.
They did
Yeah.
say that.
But my question on that is, she got the jab and he didn't. So what are we?
Yeah.
What are we?
So who can think for themselves here? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Asian woman, L.
Talking
Hey, you
sports.
you bite your tongue.
Asian women talking sports. He said the last time they were excited about the Broncos was when they got Russell Wilson, not when they got Sean Payton.
Yeah, not when they got Sean Payton. Not after Bo Nix's rookie season.
I know
Right
we're
now,
talking
going into
like-
last year.
Okay, sorry.
There was excitement going into last year, and you're right, Sean Payton.
Absolutely.
And that was.
I've heard this guy talk.
Plus,
This guy's
there
a
was some
schmuck.
hesitancy with Russ because everybody thought Nat Hackett was going to come in and they were going to get Rodgers. So there was a little bit of hesitancy with Russell Wilson. Not a lot.
Exactly.
People were excited, but not the same.
After watching the Patriots take down the Broncos, even though we were riding with Stiddy, I'm going to say Seahawks. I'm going to say Seahawks because
What did I text you, Willie, during the Stidham game? I said I want this guy lynched tomorrow.
I don't remember. Oh, after the
Stidham
the
game.
AFC Championship games?
And it was the first half. It was before the snow. I was so mad.
Dude, it's because we were both going into that game saying all you have to do is not turn the ball over and make stupid plays.
And it was
That's
true.
all. That's what we were talking about. Was
Yeah.
don't turn the ball over and don't make stupid plays.
I'm sorry. This is going to take forever to get through this video at this rate.
I'm not even interested in either of these people. The guy on the right, I've heard listening to other Broncos talk.
He looks like he's at least a Broncos fan, so we'll give him a little
He
bit.
is like all of his content is Denver, but it's like unbearable to watch.
well,
In
Let's
New
do it
England.
right now. Rams Broncos. Let's go. Who's the better team?
Rams or Broncos? I'm going.
Yeah,
It's the Broncos. I'm gonna. If
You
you,
put the Broncos over the Rams.
I would make a case for the Broncos over every team in the league right now. Full transparency.
Oh,
You
guys
could
are
you could
schmuck.
legit make that case. You could make that case without being crazy.
Oh, come on, John.
I don't think you
No,
can.
think about it.
can't
They're
be.
going into year 4 with the same. No, it's they're going into year 3 with the same
Same
offensive
coaching
coordinator
staff.
and defensive coordinator. They didn't lose anything substantial defensively,
And
and
only
their offense
improved
got a
on
little
the
bit better.
offensive
They
side
don't
of the
have a
ball.
guy that can unlock the middle of the field. You could make the case that they're the best team.
You can make the case, but it's a really crappy case.
You can say that if you want, but the formula is a defensive coach, a defensive coordinator that nobody wants to poach. Nobody wants to hire Vance Joseph to be their head coach. So for long-term success, your coaching staff is set. It's the Andy Reid Spagnuolo formula.
Was it? Isn't it
Just
like?
the coaching stability is all you need.
Isn't it more like the Steelers under Tomlin when they didn't change coaches for a long time?
But Tomlin was a defensive guy, so they were changing offensive coaches pretty frequently.
You're right.
You got a good
Ah.
season from your offense, and the guy gets hired somewhere else to be the head coach because everybody loves offense now.
All
But I
right,
like
so
the
you're
Seahawks first
you're
because
picking them.
Sorry. No, I'm not. I think the Rams are the best. I'm just saying it's not crazy for him to say you can make the argument.
I agree. I think they're top 10.
I think they're the second best team.
Ooh.
I think they're the second best team.
the Rams are going to be popular for that, and we're in the,
I
the
think-
window where we still don't know.
Yeah,
if Aaron
definitely
Donald's
the best team
So-
in the AFC. There's
Well, I
no
didn't know.
question.
John
I think so.
was actually going to unretire.
Ah, okay. So you can use that as a okay. Well, okay. So before we get to the Rams, we'll talk about them in a second. What is the case for the Broncos being better? What is the case for the Broncos winning the Super Bowl?
I think their biggest X factor is Davis Webb actually getting to call plays for their offense.
Really?
I think that's a really tricky thing to like figure out if it's going to be better, if Sean Payton's actually going to let him call plays all season long. I think you can make a strong case that Davis Webb is going to be a head coach very soon. I think as a former quarterback, I think he's just going to tool the offense more in favor of Bo Nix. And I think he's going to do the one thing Sean
What the hell
Payton
does that mean?
I just remember to run the football. He's
Okay.
written it on his play.
Compared to how Sean Payton has already. Or
What
compared
does-
to how
what
any
does-
offensive coach would try to
Yeah,
help
what
the
the hell?
quarterback succeed as
What the? He's gonna tool the offense to Bo Nix's strengths. What the hell does
well,
that?
tool
Run the
implies
ball.
that you're going to sign guys. Tool actually implies personnel decisions.
Yeah.
Scheme. He means scheme.
And it's gonna be Sean Payton's scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Sean's
he's right.
gonna
If their offense is good, he'll get hired somewhere as a head coach next year.
Sean will give him a list of 10 plays and he'll say, "This is what I want you to do." And then the guy will just figure out which ones win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
but
all-
and then if it
that's all
goes
he's
off the
gonna
rails,
do.
Sean Payton will just start calling plays again.
It's
Yeah.
exactly.
Play sheet. He criticizes the offense for not being able to run the ball after they have 10 rushing attempts. So I think balance is the key.
Interesting. Yeah, the whole
Bro,
Sean Payton thing are
That's
really-
not unique. to
What the hell?
It's every team.
It's every team.
J.K. Dobbins gets hurt. J.K. Dobbins gets hurt, and they're down to rookie running backs that are ineffective. That's what Denver's running game was last year.
Yeah, the 40th best running back in the NFL got hurt, and you couldn't
Yeah.
replace him.
Couldn't.
Yeah, they were so torched by that running back room. They didn't have anyone to run the ball to, and the wide receiver core was not much better.
But the problem was that Sean Payton couldn't tool the offense around Bo Nix like Davis Webb can.
It was a scheme issue.
But they got Jalen
This season-
Waddle, so
They got Jalen Waddle,
I just
which
looked
I
at my list.
actually like. I actually like.
You and me both. You and me both.
But without a run game, it's going to limit his effectiveness too.
Absolutely.
And I think that it's because they were worried about Davis Webb getting hired, right? And you know,
Yeah.
you said make your head coach. But yeah, I mean, I'm obviously super optimistic about the Broncos. I think Jalen Waddle trade in particular was one of like the best moves in the entire offseason. The defense is electric. But
Who's the favorite? The Chargers or the Broncos?
Yeah. I think it's the Broncos because the defense is so much better than the Chargers defense.
I agree. I think they are.
But
I just think they're going to come down to earth this year.
yeah, no, you probably
Denver?
I'm not. To be honest, they had a great defense last year, and they were good the year before. I'm just not sold on the defense.
It'll come down.
I think they'll find a way to not be good.
I think they'll definitely the turnovers will improve, but they might not be as effective overall.
Yeah. All right. Who do we have?
That would be a bummer
It would be.
because that Denver D was absolutely electric last year, dude.
It was, and that's why you can't
Electric.
count on them being that good or that
Sustainably like that.
much of an impact. You can't count on it. Last year was the year.
Yeah.
Last year was the year.
Yeah, lightning in a bottle last year. They had it all going for them.
Yeah,
Now this year they don't. You know,
right.
but
Going to that first game was sick.
yeah,
'Cause- Yeah, well, when the defense is playing like that in the stadium, it's
it's rocking.
Nothing is better. Nothing
Yeah.
is like I would take
Because you can be
dominant
loud
defense.
when the defense is
Yeah.
on the field. The crowd can
It's
be as loud as they
electric.
want.
Yeah.
like an offense that's just running other people off the field. I'm sure that's also fun, but something about defense, red zone, stadiums just going wild,
better.
and they just nobody
It's
can
better.
score. It's
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
awesome. It
It's
was
better.
awesome.
Myles Garrett going to the Rams seems a little bit like a cheat code, right?
Not part of it.
What was that? I missed it.
oh no, I put it up the Rams. I assume you're picking the Rams.
The Rams are the best team in the NFL without Myles Garrett.
Yeah, he's a
I think so.
32-year-old.
They might have been better without their defense. Might have been better without him. I know that's going to be a weird thing to say, but it's possible.
He's not in his prime anymore. That's for sure.
No, well, they had a front four that was better than the sum of its parts, and he spent all last season padding stats on a terrible Cleveland team.
Yes.
He's past his prime. Aaron Donald's way past his prime. He's coming back. I'm not convinced that their front four is going to be any better than it was last year.
No, but they're still.
But
good.
this is like
Clearly,
It's not him.
it's like the same as that Von Miller trade when he went from Denver.
Yeah.
right. And dating back to 2022, the Rams had the best offense over the last 4 years. Last year, by far.
The Rams, dude. The Rams are like a super team. I mean, okay, so for 3, I'll go Rams versus Bills.
Okay.
Is this where you're going to take the Rams?
Yeah, I mean, I love Josh Allen. It's really hard for me to not pick Josh Allen, but yeah, I'll say the Rams are better than the Bills.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question about the Rams because they have fallen to 3. I think this will probably be the lowest we see them doing this. What is the weakness? Let's poke a hole because it's very easy to talk about all the things that are good about this team: the offense, Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay, Puka Nacua, the run game, Myles Garrett, Trent McDuffie. Oh my God, poke a hole. Like what could be their undoing?
I think their weakness is they made a trade with the devil, and that's the Chiefs. And I just have watched so many times where I thought the Chiefs did the wrong thing and that it was going to get them. And I feel like getting rid of Trent McDuffie was the wrong thing to do. And I feel like every time I say that, I'm wrong. So I'm just going with superstition here.
Well, no, but also history, because the Chiefs, particularly when they've gotten rid of corners,
Yeah, they keep doing it.
have won and they win. It feels like remember like the last L'Jarius Sneed, we were like, oh my God, how are they going to survive with that? Like,
It's always the correct decision to move on early.
Yeah, no, they're missing the point. They're getting rid of them so they don't have to pay them when they're past their pay. Like, you don't want to pay them if they're this expensive. Go get somebody else before they start to decline. Why would?
It's always absolutely. It's always the right
Also,
decision.
how did the Kansas City Chiefs get snuck into this conversation about the Rams?
Because
Yeah,
he's
they
a
better be-
Broncos fan and
They better
Broncos
be
are-
picking the Chiefs now
Yeah,
in
what?
front of the Rams. I mean,
Yeah,
That was such a terrible tangent away from LA.
it does feel
Yeah, well-
like they have a good sense of when to do this.
Yeah, they let Tyreek Hill go. And I'm like,
sorry, was somebody going to say something?
no, go ahead. I was, but it was worthless.
you can't replace his production.
Never worth.
He's just too good. And I know Patrick Mahomes is great too, right? And that turned out to be just a brilliant move for them. So I would be cautious doing business with
He's
the Chiefs.
not.
Just like, when the Patriots were in their prime and they would make moves and it just always felt like it worked out for them.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right.
How is that a knock on the
Dude,
Rams?
they didn't talk about the Rams at all.
How does that hurt the
No, they didn't.
Rams that the Chiefs trade?
Oh, they
might
did
help?
actually. Mina Kimes said they were a super team. So there you go.
Oh, so it went
A
into
super team.
super team Kansas City.
We're talking about Marvel. We're talking about Marvel superheroes here. Because super teams exist. Because that's a meaningful phrase. That's a
I
meaningful
think they got
descriptor.
LeBron. I think they got LeBron now too.
Yeah. They had to get LeBron, but Miami LeBron.
Yeah,
They
Miami.
got somehow Miami LeBron.
Myles Garrett had some stats, but
Yes.
impact-wise, he wasn't
Absolutely
their number
more
one
than
guy.
that. Sacks are such an overrated statistic.
Totally.
Absolutely. Especially on a bad team.
Especially on a bad team. When you can line up as wide as possible and not care about the run game and just take
Yeah.
a beeline at an angle that the tackle can't reach you at. And just pad sacks all season long. It's the most worthless record I've seen in football for a while. It's like the Bam 83-point game. It's just
It is.
disgusting stat pad.
It's because the position is just that's all they do. Some of these guys, not all of them, but some of them. They don't play
Right.
anything on the inside. They play everything outside. And every now and then they'll make a move to the inside, but it's not to stop the run or anything. It's just to fake the tackle out and get to the quarterback.
Right.
Right. The thing is, they're talking about the Seahawks as if the Seahawks are the second best team. They're coming off a Super Bowl, but they're replacing their OC with a guy who's never called plays before. They're bringing in a new offensive coordinator for a defensive head coach who's never called plays for the offense before. I don't understand why you assume that Sam Darnold's going to be able to produce the way he did
The way he
in
did
Minnesota.
No,
last
they-
year.
They had the magic Trent Dilfer season, and that's it.
I think you're right. I mean, the expectation for Sam Darnold should be what he was as a backup in San Francisco or how he was
Right.
in Carolina, not how he was in Minnesota or last year.
Yeah, he's not going to be Brady, Manning, any of those guys that go back to back.
No, and their defense won the Super Bowl. Their defense was 93rd percentile, and their offense was 74th.
Wow.
They did not care. I don't think they're going to care. I like Sam Darnold. I'm going to root for the Sam Darnold experience moving forward. I have a question for you. The one thing that confused me about their offseason, you lose both Kenneth
what is the
Walker
Sam
and
Darnold
Kobe
experience?
Bryant. If they could have, I thought they would have kept one of those
The
players.
limitation,
And Walker with
the
the
inability
injuries,
to throw
right? I know
more
there's
to
salary
field.
cap,
Or is
whatever. But
Minnesota?
if you could have kept one of those players, who are you keeping?
Video is louder than you talking.
He's really underrated, and I think it's easier to find.
Yeah.
But the choices they made, they had tough choices, right? Every Super Bowl team, not only them, Reek Willen, Boye Mafe. The interesting thing was that they kept Rashid Shaheed, who they
I love like the throwing names out. You just got a name
Yes.
drop
For
and
no
that's all it
reason.
takes to
Right.
be an ESPN analyst. I just
Well,
you
they
don't
had
give
me
any
as soon as they
analysis on
said
what they
Kobe
added to
Bryant.
it.
Yeah.
No analysis on what they brought to the team. Just throw the names out.
No.
I like these guys. Everybody Just name knows drop what they did.
actually
Yeah,
paid.
see their eyes go to the list.
And he didn't.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, he was kind of quiet after the trade.
I'm gonna go Bills. Just out of sheer optimism. I mean, I watched that Josh Allen golf swing video like 100 times, trying to figure out what that guy is doing, holding his butt. And I just think that's a quarterback who's dialed in and willing to do whatever it takes to be perfect.
Whoa!
Patriots.
Did he just say he kept watching Josh Allen's butt?
And
Yeah,
that's what
watching
makes
Josh
him a
Allen's
dangerous quarterback.
He's locked in.
Because we're 7 years into his career, and the best way to get a feel for whether he can play is not whether he's played well before.
It's just to watch
It's
his
looking
butt.
at his butt.
Yeah. Also, are you a chick? What are you on his social media page watching his golf swing?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
for
hell?
sure.
What are we doing?
Oh man.
I can honestly say I follow sports Twitter pages. I'm lost here. I'm absolutely
Totally.
lost.
You're not
yeah.
depressed, are you?
No, I just see normal stuff.
Oh goodness.
I mean,
Yeah, you got to be digging deep to find Josh Allen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to be following like women.
It's swinging a golf club, no less.
this offseason's been crazy, and I feel like it's got to affect them at some point. I think, AJ Brown, Romeo Dobbs, I like him coming over for New England. But we'll see. I think we watched them struggle in the playoffs against really good defenses. And part of that was their offensive line getting exploited, I think, a little bit. The other part of that was seeing Drake May is still a young quarterback. I mean,
are they talking about
Mike Vrabel?
Well,
Talking about
the
Buffalo.
comparison was New England or Buffalo for the 4th spot. So
Right.
he's
Yeah.
evaluating.
But there was a trade from New England to Buffalo. They were talking about the guy that came across there.
Yeah, but then he started talking about Drake May.
and Vrabel.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Right
they brought
after
up
talking
Vrabel.
about how Josh Allen's looking locked in.
And then
Oh.
Well, yeah, no, I think he
Oh.
said I'm picking the Buffalo because Josh Allen's butt is looking nice,
and then
and
he
he's
started
on
talking
why
about
New
England.
England can't be number 4.
There
Okay.
you go.
okay.
A better coach this year because of
I keep
everything that happened, and he's just going to be laser focused.
Yeah, even him not be leaving that facility,
Yeah. So, but to be fair, I mean, I don't know if Joe Brady is an upgrade for the Bills. Seems like
Yeah.
McDermott was kind of scapegoated there. I get sometimes you just need to make a change, but I hope DJ Moore is what they want on offense. But yeah, I'll go Bills. I like Buffalo.
Their offense could improve, but their defense was dead average last year.
Horrible. Oh, playoff horrible.
Yeah, for the playoffs. Their defense was bad, and all of their big moves were we're going to hire an offensive coach, and we're going to load up the weapons, the receivers.
Yeah, like that's
It just ain't the formula. I do think they're probably the 4th or 5th best team, but the optimism is a little crazy.
New stadium too. Like
Yeah, Buffalo
Oh yeah, got to count for something.
come out of the AFC,
That should
right?
bump them up to 3.
We were talking about
Stadium.
before we started taping how Denver's odds were like kind of weirdly low.
Yeah.
It's a little bit confusing given how stacked the team. The New England Patriots. This is higher
Yeah.
than a lot of people have the Patriots. But I think some of the reason why people are low on the Patriots has to do with their schedule. And remember, we're taking schedule out of the
That's
equation.
not
here.
why.
We're just thinking about the team.
No, it's not.
They added AJ Brown.
It's because they weren't
Year
very
3 Drake
good.
May.
this is a fun one. I love Jesse Minter in Baltimore. I feel like watching the Chargers defense with him there, they're very frustrating. Extremely well coached, annoying to play. And that's kind of like the last 2 years, they've been let down by their defense a
Right,
little
this
bit.
one's
So
insane.
I like what he brings. Trey Hendrickson coming in is interesting. It feels like any team who would have gotten Hendrickson a year or two ago, it would have been a huge get. But with the Max Crosby situation, it felt like the consolation prize. So I'm kind of hoping Trey Hendrickson has a big year for Baltimore. But I'm gonna go the Ravens still.
One
And
idiot.
Derrick Henry to just continue to defy father time and just everything we know about human biology and running backs.
Everybody is. Everybody
doubt.
wants to watch Derrick Henry play at a high level for as long as possible because guys don't do that anymore.
No.
Not guys like him.
He's a throwback.
Yeah.
But this team missed the playoffs last year. They still have Lamar Jackson at quarterback. I think they're
That's
like the
why- that's
19th
why.
best team in the league.
That's why.
And
everybody
John
loves him.
Harbaugh. And John Harbaugh was
And John Harbaugh,
The
reason
reason-
right? And they hired an unproven defensive guy.
They hired
Right.
Jesse Minter,
Michigan
and
2 years ago.
he's Jesse Minter's a legacy NFL dude or whatever, right? Isn't he?
Yeah.
He's from one of the coaching trees.
Their defense was poor last year. 39th percentile over the last 4 years.
But they got the black quarterback, guys. Come on.
Yeah, they do. But if you think getting rid of Harbaugh, bringing in a new defensive coach, and signing Trey Hendrickson makes your defense that much better,
You're an
you still
idiot.
have Lamar Jackson to play you out of games, then I don't know what to do. Number 5,
Dude,
this
how-
is insane.
How could you put Baltimore at number 5?
I just told you guys.
I mean, look at some of these teams: the Chargers, Detroit, Philly, Houston, Jacksonville. These are all teams I think are better than Baltimore.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
They got the black quarterback.
I think Baltimore's going to miss the playoffs again. That's what people do with Lamar Jackson on Twitter all day long. Look at this throw. It's like, okay, his only positive play against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game was catching a ball that he threw off of a tackle's head.
So true. So true.
Against the Houston Texans, potentially this is a sore subject for Broncos fans, but best defense in
Houston's
football.
good.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's
Well,
The Texans
Houston
defense
needs dramatic offensive improvement.
Yes.
They were terrible offensively last year.
Starting at the quarterback position.
Bottom quarter of the last 4 years, 28th percentile over the last 4 years is how their offense finished. Their defense is sick, but your quarterback is just terrible.
Yeah.
It's unbearable. Unbearable to watch.
New England's average defense just made him look like a child in the playoffs.
Yeah.
For sure.
He
Yeah.
had like 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
really good. They were
Insane. Y'all up there, but
Yeah.
they're insane.
they were fun to watch. If you put Brock Purdy on the Texans, I think they're the Super Bowl favorites at this point. It's a make or break year for CJ Stroud in Houston. The good news is like their defense really became elite last year in Houston. And elite defensive windows are so short because there's so many moving pieces. You never know how
Did that
long.
very well.
But they're
What
still
did
in
they
their
pick
elite
up this
defense
year?
window in Houston, and that's I'll lean on that.
Okay, Texans. I think my
Whoa.
I saw my Ben Solak, who's on the show a lot. I picked them to win the Super Bowl.
They're going to
NFL,
win the
whoa.
Super Bowl by getting a safety.
You could. If your defense is that good, you get a safety and just
Yeah.
stymie them.
But your offense has to be in the top 30. And they're about 32.
Yes.
The thing is, their offense, as far as offensive weapons, is not terrible. I don't think it's necessarily even a personnel issue. It's a straight up quarterback issue.
It's just quarterback play.
I think it's quarterback and head coach issue.
Yeah, it's a quarterback
Head
and
coach, yeah.
offensive coaching
I don't
thinks
think-
they have
yeah,
a quarterback.
I don't think the head coach can take them deep into the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, 'cause the other thing about defense is defense is personnel. Defense is personnel. So that's largely GMs making decisions for how good your defense ends up being. And yes, coaching is a factor, but I just don't see it. Clearly, the Chargers are like the 5th best team in the NFL.
Are you
by the way,
afraid
'cause they
in
have
the
the
division?
best
Talk to
quarterback.
me. McDaniel.
Dude,
I
how
love
did
it.
he pick
I think
Baltimore over
I'm just telling everybody
the
Denver.
Chargers?
He's from Denver.
Well,
He's
he didn't bring
He's friends with
And
Dan.
San
he didn't bring the
Francisco.
Chargers in until the Niners. So you're right, because how she's bringing these teams in, it's already skewed. It's biased toward
Yes,
the
it's
order
her.
she had them in.
Whatever
Yeah,
she's
because the
picking.
Chargers don't have a chance to be higher
Correct.
because there's already 7 teams picked.
Right, because they're going 1v1. So this is not a power ranking. This is just a who would win in a game between.
Who do you like better, the Seahawks or the Browns?
Is he going to talk about how I don't like the Chargers because I'm a Broncos fan,
probably.
and then slander Justin Herbert?
Yeah,
best
like
quarterback
everyone
in
else
the
does.
Well, it's Lamar
Literally
Jackson versus
everybody else.
Justin Herbert, so it's got to be
Yeah.
Lamar.
One of them.
You got to pick the faster.
Actually, I don't know if he is now.
He's slower
Lamar
now,
Jackson
I
gets
think.
run down by DNs constantly. When's the last time you saw him get the edge and burn?
It's been 3
been
years,
2
4
years.
years.
2 years.
And Soder. And I think McDaniel's got pretty strong comedy chops as well, which is why I actually like him.
Funny.
But I think we get this fun sort of conclusion to the Tua Herbert debate because we have the constant and Mike McDaniel. And I don't know if people still argue about Tua and Herbert anymore. It's now just like it feels like
I think that war has ended.
they both get made fun of for not winning in the playoffs. Somehow, but we're gonna see Justin Herbert play his best ball.
Can you pause it?
And I think Mike McDaniel's going to do a great.
Since when has there been a debate between Tua and Herbs?
Never.
According to these people, the whole time.
What? Dude, until just now?
We just know because Miami let Tua go, so Herbert must be better.
Dude, Herbert's throwing dimes with broken ribs and shit.
Dude,
Like
Tua
2
was throwing
years
to
ago?
Reek and Waddle. Tua was throwing to like all pro receivers all over the field.
Yeah.
Herbert's
Justin's
throwing
got
to Keenan
Lad
Williams and
McConkey.
Lad McConkey. Give
Guys
me
are
a
I just
forgetting-
don't. I've
Guys
never.
are forgetting the color of their skin.
Yeah.
True. Tua's a little bit darker.
Yeah.
No-
and it's
no
from
doubt.
And he
Montana.
lays out that Hawaiian accent, so you know he means it.
Minority. I'm telling you,
And
he's a
he's-
minority.
Soft as wet baby shit. I hate the guy.
Dude.
Just the softest dude of all time.
Crazy.
Great job calling an offense that's actually like fun and explosive for the Chargers, which we just have not really seen consistently for quite some time. So yeah, I love that addition. But they lose Jesse Minter on defense, so
It's hard to call
What's
a
your
fun
trade-off?
explosive offense when you have no wide receivers on the field.
Yeah.
When your best receiver is Lad McConkey, a slot guy with no outside threats to draw attention on.
No outside and guys dropping passes in the middle of the
Yeah,
field.
and every one of your deep threats can't catch the freaking ball. Couldn't catch.
And you have no tight ends. You have 5 tight ends on the roster, and none of them can catch.
Or run a route.
That's how I feel. Chargers offense, step forward. Chargers defense, potentially a step back. That's kind of where I've netted out as well. But I am excited about that offense. All right.
ooh. Yeah, Eagles. I'm going Eagles still.
Isn't that
Eagles.
weird?
Black guy.
Way
Black
higher.
guy.
Okay. Talk to me about the Eagles.
Well, they got my guy Vic Fangio there still, right? Thought he was going to retire, but he's coming back for another year. Let's see. I think
He's the best
change at
defensive
offensive
coach
coordinator is what Eagles fans are praying saves their offense. Who's their new coordinator? Mannion?
Yeah, Mannion. Yeah.
Yeah.
First time, very dramatic change.
Yeah, another first-time play caller. The Eagles are a great example of this because they have the head coach that's not the offensive coach, so they're constantly losing
the coordinator carousel.
They were successful with Steichen, and then they were successful with Kellen Moore. And every time they hire a coach that hasn't been those two guys, it's a disaster offensively. So it's going to be like that this year.
I mean, I think this is the reason why the Eagles aren't higher for me is it's just so unknown, right? Like we just don't know. We know the defense is going to be good. Vic Fangio, most people are coming back. They've added
nobody
some
wants to hire
players.
Vic
They're going
Fangio.
from Seattle. I think they're going to be awesome. But I think this offense might take
Bad
us
mistake.
really quick.
Yeah, and I think Sean Mannion needs a ring doorbell if he's going to coach in Philly. And I mean, to me, it's like their offensive line, if it's close to as good as we've gotten accustomed to, I think the run game functions like it did just a year ago when Saquon was running for 2,000 yards. Losing A.J. Brown is like, how big of an impact is that for the offense?
Again, 2 years ago, Kellen Moore was your offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Overall, they draft Mekhi Lemon. So, I mean, that's if Mekhi Lemon is not good in Philly, having like the last name Lemon, that's a tough fan base to deal with every
I know.
week.
You said it like the thing with the coordinator too, like Sean Mannion.
I don't know if Philly fans are bright enough to get the Lemon reference.
No, they're
No,
not.
I don't think they are.
going to be fired. Or
I think their IQ was sub 70.
Philadelphia.
Oh, it's Bears. Bears.
Woo!
The Bears.
Oh, he did pick the
To,
Bears.
like downplay
Bears.
the regression
Nah.
police, if I can quote Big Cat.
The regression police. That's
Yeah.
me. I feel like I'm attacked.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I'm
like
one of those nerds that's like brr, turnovers, brr, winning close
Well,
games.
you know what? This
and
makes
Broncos
sense.
fans-
This makes sense. He's checking out Josh Allen's butt, and he likes
likes
that the
Caleb
Bears
Murray.
coach takes his shirt off in the locker room.
Yeah.
And
He likes
and
shirts
prob-
off sheet guy.
He likes KK's fingernail polish.
does.
He does. He does. He loves the
The Bears should be in the top 5, you guys. Though I just say it now. I won't say anything else. Bears should be.
I'll agree with you, Dad. The Bears are top 5 offensively after the other team's already winning by 3 touchdowns.
But you can't qualify things.
Yeah, Vince.
They've got the second best quarterback in the NFL. So that's just what I'm gonna say.
He's on Madden.
The second
okay?
best gay quarterback of all time.
Well, he's the best gay quarterback. He's the second best quarterback
Of all time.
of all time.
Of all time.
After RG3. But the racists wouldn't give him a shot, and they made him run. They wouldn't let him throw.
Yeah. He tweaked his knee, and they forced him to go back in against his will because they had his mom in the locker room with the gun to her head. Remember?
They said, "We're not going to let you throw. If you throw, you'll never see her again."
Dude, I was
Because
literally
we're insecure because we're racist, and you're the best quarterback we've ever seen. But we don't want that to be true.
Let's get it as well. They won a ton of close games. Third-year quarterback. I think Ben Johnson's the truth. He's the real deal. We saw it pretty quickly in Chicago. I don't think their defense is going to lead the league in turnovers again, but I think overall their defense is just going to be. It just has to be like average. It has to be maybe just a little bit above average, a competent defense. And Ben Johnson, he'll dial up plays for Caleb in the offense.
Dude,
All right.
what are you smoking, bro?
That would be the case
if
their
just
offense-
as good as it was last year.
Yeah.
They were the only reason they got the ball in scoring position for the offense.
Dude, they were
Probably
didn't they lead the
60%
league
of
in
the times that they
turnovers?
scored.
Yeah, he did.
KK's going to lead them to the promised land, I tell you.
Didn't
Yeah.
the Bears lead the league in turnovers?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they did.
So what the
They
hell is he
scored-
smoking?
Their defense scored a ton of points. They just scored
Yeah.
points. They had
Yeah.
interceptions for touchdowns, fumble recoveries for touchdowns.
What is this dude smoking where he's saying they just have to be a little bit better than average? And like, where is this? This is left field. What the hell? What is
Well,
he talking about?
You know what? I think he probably saw Ben Johnson swing at a golf club. So
That's what it was. He was looking at his cheek.
He was wearing Daisy Dukes, swinging the golf club.
Ben Johnson and the Daisy Dukes. Oh goodness.
Like, what? Where is this claim coming from? He just asserts it as if they had like an average defense last year. Like,
They were good. They were good.
They kept them in super close games, tons of turnovers. Their
Oh,
special
which
teams
game was it
really
we were
effective.
watching? And they scored. Their defense had like 21 points. The
Yeah.
first half, right?
Yeah. That was
touchdowns.
later. That was like later. The third quarter that was after the. It was like the 3/4 of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know in the Raiders game they gave Caleb Williams the ball on the plus side of the field 3 straight drives,
Yeah.
and they got like 3 points out of it.
Yep.
Because this is the other thing, the point that he's making where the defense just has to be average or a little better. That would be the case if their offense was really good. And everybody thinks it was because everybody loves Ben Johnson, but their offense wasn't fantastic last year.
No, it wasn't.
Their offense was above average, but it was not in the ballpark of Green Bay, even San Francisco, nowhere near the Rams.
And
Buffalo,
watching the games,
New England had a significantly better offense last year. Believe it or
And
not,
watching
Indianapolis
games-
had a much better offense.
and the Bears' offensive production wasn't in key moments when they needed that stuff. It was late
It
game.
was garbage. It was effectively
garbage
garbage
time
time.
stats where they're still throwing the ball downfield and they're boosting that way. There's no way.
Yeah, it doesn't even sniff the eye test even for a second.
No, not even a little bit.
And also,
Keep talking.
like just being totally like balls in on Ben Johnson after the 1 year, one season.
It's
Dude.
psychotic.
What are you smoking, bro?
It's because people want the Bears to be so good.
They do. They
For
absolutely do. They absolutely do. Everything about the Bears and Ben Johnson seems fake.
It is. It's all
fake
performative.
hype. Yeah, exactly.
Ben Johnson looks completely performative to me. It doesn't look genuine. It doesn't look real.
No, it's ridiculous. And that does not carry on year after year after year.
No, and again, I keep getting, I can't get over it. When I was breaking this down, I couldn't believe it. Their offense was not great. I mean, it was pretty good, but it was not great. And it was pretty good when you factor in, late game situations when they're losing or they're playing from behind or a team changes their defensive scheme, plays with 6 defensive backs on the field. And then, what I mean? You can just spam the lower level.
Yeah, because they leave everything open underneath.
some like 70% of his completions last year were inside of 10 yards.
Yeah, it's not shocking at
And
all.
like 40% or something like that were like at the line of scrimmage or behind.
This is the year for the Bears, though.
Yeah, this would be the year. Yeah, they're
They're gonna go deep in the playoffs. They're gonna get to the conference championship again. Gonna get to the Super Bowl, and he's gonna come out as gay in the middle of all of media day.
yeah, and then everybody's gonna go. Yeah, everybody knows.
We knew
Yeah,
it.
we know.
Yeah, we know. Okay, yeah.
You're the Carl Anthony Towns of the NFL, bro.
But worse somehow.
Dude, Carl
be
Anthony
like-
Towns is pretty bad.
He's pretty bad. He's Caleb
Dude,
Boynton
he
bad.
does-
I mean, these guys are in the same category.
Yeah, there's clips of him doing like saying gay things like during the
After
game.
all that, have you seen that one?
Wait, which one?
After all that, he says it so good. He's like on a podcast and someone does something and he jumps in. He's like, after all that?
It's
No
jump-
wonder Jokic wouldn't go to the rim on him.
I'd be scared if he was playing defense on me. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
Until you heard him
Jokic, you're wearing a cup? Yeah, I'm playing Towns.
Yeah, playing Towns.
He's been watching my golf swing all summer. I'm not worried about it. Well, I mean, Chicago's stacked with pass catchers. Chicago's
yeah.
got a better offensive line.
They have to
And
have
who's a
pass
better running
catchers. They have to have pass catchers
Yeah.
because fingernails can't throw the ball very well.
No,
No.
he can't. And he
Objectively
certainly can't
terrible.
see anybody because
Right.
the receivers won't paint their nails with him, so he can't see.
Oh,
down the
yeah.
field.
There's no cohesion.
Yeah.
Because you got blue, I got pink. So I can't get you.
He needs the defensive players to paint their nails a specific color so that he can see them. So he can
see them.
Win the toss, win the game.